Welcome to the Winter Wellness Webinar, Tips and Tricks. Today it's going to be a super short webinar because I know that not everybody likes to sit and just listen for a really long time. So we're going to jump right in. Winter weather is right here. We barely got a fall. So I'm sure that everybody is going to be suffering from some kind of a bug at some point this winter. It's already been pretty nasty, and let's just try to keep it out of our houses. So the first thing that I want to talk about is taking care of yourself. The main way that you can take care of yourself is by taking your vitamins. So you have your Lifelong Vitality vitamins, okay? Lifelong Vitality. You need to be taking these. These are not only going to give you energy, cellular energy, especially in those times after the time change. We come home from work and it's already almost dark, and it is really, really hard to find energy to do things. So this extra boost is going to be what you need with the Alpha CRS. The other two, your Microplex and your Z Omega, these are going to be your essential vitamins, nutrients, minerals that you need for keeping your body healthy throughout the winter. So you get all of the nutrients and minerals and vitamins that you're not getting in food. Okay, so we don't ever get everything we need. So this is why we need to do this. You get a bonus cardiovascular and brain health with your omegas, as well as gut health. So we all know that your immune system, 80% of your immune system comes from your gut. So when your gut is unhealthy, your whole body is unhealthy. It makes you way more susceptible to getting sick. Okay, so vitamins are super important. You can use all the oils that you want, but without the vitamins, you are going to increase your chance at getting sick because your immune system is going to always be compromised. Along those same lines, for winter wellness is PB Assist, which is the probiotic. We want to make sure that we are keeping our gut healthy all the time throughout the winter. A lot of times we will get sick and we will have to get on antibiotics. And while that's not something that anybody wants to do, we always find ourselves every now and then having to get on an antibiotic. So when you do get on an antibiotic, you want to really make sure that you are restoring your gut, the gut flora with a really good probiotic. PB Assist is what I recommend. It is a doTERRA product, but it is also amazing because a lot of the probiotics on the market right now, they have all of the right probiotics that they need, all of that flora in there that they need, all of those appropriate good bacteria that they need in it, but it will dissolve and open up in the stomach. So all of the good bacteria that you want to be in your gut gets opened up in the stomach, and then your acid from your stomach, from the food that you're eating, from probably a digestive enzyme that you're taking, is going to eat all of that up. So what doTERRA has done is they have a time release capsule, and the first capsule will open up in the stomach, and the second capsule inside will release in the gut. where we want it to. There's a question about long-term use. I take one every single day. So you can take 1 to 3 capsules a day with meals. If you have, I mean, this is just my personal experience with it and talking with my friend who's a dietitian. Take a PB Assist every single day. I take one every day. Now, if I'm coming off of something, like if I had to take an antibiotic and I'm coming off of that, then I would be doing 3 a day for a week or 2, and then I'd back it back down to 1 a day, because a lot of times antibiotics will cause reactions such as diarrhea and things like that, that expel all of the bacteria, bad and good, and we want to restore the good. Now, always talk to your doctor about doing anything that you haven't been doing. If you are concerned, if you have a concern like that, I would definitely just bring it up. But most doctors, I mean, probiotic is not something that is completely out there as far as healthcare is concerned. Probiotics are all over the place. So I don't see any doctors being kind of, no, I don't think you should take that. But if you're worried about it, I would definitely check with your doctor. So that is going to be kind of your self-care area, taking care of your body internally. Now, there are things that we cannot control. So that is where On Guard comes in. So On Guard is a blend that it's the protective blend, and it is the immune system blend that helps to kill certain bacteria and other germs that we get. So I do this. I do 2 or 3 drops every morning in my coffee. If you don't like the taste of On Guard has wild orange, clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary in it. So you're really going to be taking in kind of a spicy taste if you've never tasted or smelled On Guard before. It is cinnamony. You can taste the cinnamon and the clove, but it's very tasty. I like it. So I put it in my coffee. I put 2 or 3 drops in my coffee. Some people don't like that. You can rub it on the bottom of your feet. You can I don't have a bottle of the beadlets here to show you, but doTERRA sells a little jar of the beadlets, and it's 1 drop in each beadlet. And so if you don't like the taste of it, you can just pop that beadlet in your mouth and swallow it. So that is how I use the oil. My girls rub it on their feet every single morning, or wherever they can on their body. Sometimes we are in the car on the way to school before we remember, and I just toss the roller bottle back and say, hey, put it anywhere on your body, because once it's on the skin, it will be absorbed and go systemically through your body. So rubbing it on your body is fine. You don't have to take it internally if that's not a way that you want to go. But you need On Guard in your life. On Guard is going to be the best way to protect yourself from those outside germs coming in. Another way to get your daily dose of On Guard is On Guard toothpaste. We use this every single day, all 5 of us in my house. So mom and dad, from 8-year-old, 5-year-old, and 2-year-old. Everybody uses On Guard toothpaste. Same kind of taste to it, but it does not burn it is a cinnamon taste, but it's not too hot. My 5-year-old actually will not use any other kind of toothpaste. She actually thinks that minty toothpaste is too hot compared to this. So another good way to get your On Guard every day. Not to mention gum health, mouth health. That's just very, very important during the winter. We also have an On Guard mouthwash that will be coming out November 1st. So add that mouthwash to your order whenever November 1st comes around, and it will be I guarantee you'll love it. If you do not like hot stuff, I would recommend maybe even diluting it with some water, doing maybe a half of a cup of the lid and doing some water with it the first few times, because it is kind of spicy, but it is clinically proven to restore the pH in your mouth in 4 days. So really, really good for gum mouth health. Another way to incorporate On Guard into your life is by using the cleaner concentrate and the foaming hand wash. So this is the foaming hand wash. It comes, you can get it with a pump. Pump is pretty dirty. It came from my kid's bathroom. But it comes with a pump and it is foaming. And so you just take this as the refill and you just pour it back in here to fill it up. We wash our hands with this, and it has done great things for our family. Even my gross kids who forget to wash their hands all the time, once we remember that we need to be doing this more, we do tend to stay healthier. It is hard. I think the more kids you add to your family, they're going to school, they're going to ball games, they're going to practices, going to friends' houses. The more people you add to your family, the more opportunity you have to bring stuff home. The cleaner concentrate, I use this for so many different things. I use it for washing my dishes. If I happen to hand wash my dishes, which I don't do very often, I use this instead of Dawn. I also will add it to a glass jar. It doesn't have to be glass since you're cleaning with it and you're not actually ingesting it, but I just like glass because it's cleaner. It's not something that you just gets thrown in the dumpster. So I actually use this for everything in my house to clean with. My sinks, my table, my countertops, my bathrooms, toilets, everything. And I love it. I can guide you to some studies that show how much more effective On Guard is in killing germs, bacteria, viruses, than bleach or Lysol, things like that, if you'd like. Once I saw that, it was just like, I don't know why I'm even trying to asphyxiate myself in a bathroom with all this bleach and all this nasty stuff when I can just be using On Guard for it. The great thing about ordering these kind of things from doTERRA is you're already buying something like this anyway. So why not buy it on your LRP and get points back for it? So I think that that's the most convenient way to do it. Plus, I hate going to Walmart, which is where you get lots more germs in general. So I just like this delivered to my front door. Okay, so again, I have this all-purpose cleaner, and that's what I use to clean everything. As a matter of fact, I also have purchased a steam mop for my floors, and just because I'm trying to reduce as much toxicity in our house as possible, with little hands and feet on the floor and things like that, it's just better to just use as many natural things as I can. So I actually bought a steam mop, and as you know, it's just water that you put in there. It steams the floor, kills everything it needs to kill in the cleaning process. I actually put 2 or 3 drops of On Guard in with the water to clean. Now, the thing is, if you are going to do this, I would recommend making sure that you empty the water out of the container that goes in the steam mop each time, because this does have citrus oils in it and it can break down plastic if it is left in there for too long. So my water was almost gone. I took the bottle out and rinsed it out really good and put it back in, because I really don't want to have to replace the steam mop very soon. There is also a product called On Guard Sanitizing Mist. I don't know if you can see this with the glare. No, not going to work. Okay. But this is something that I use every day as well. Obviously, I do not carry a foaming hand wash with me everywhere. So if we have to go to the grocery store, or if my kids, come home from school and it's been a week where there's all kinds of sick kids going home from school, I use the sanitizing mist to spray, kind of like a hand sanitizer spray. And it's also a really great product just to throw in your purse, super lightweight, and spray it on the cart when you go to the grocery store, spray your kids, things like that. I do keep an extra bottle of this in my van, and I add about 10 extra drops of clove to my On Guard, and I spray my kids' head every morning before they go into the school. Clove is very, very, very powerful against lice. So we have been having some issues in our school district with lice, starting like first day of school on. So I spray their heads every morning when they get out of the van, or as they get out of the van, and they just know that's part of the routine. So that is also another thing to have. doTERRA has lots of other On Guard products, some laundry detergent, throat drops, things like that. Those are also good to check out. I'm not going to go over all of those, but using these ones that I've talked about daily is going to be the best thing that you can do to check out your to get your health your immune system kind of boosted. Okay, so another one of the problems that goes on this kind of year is congestion and coughs and things like that. We have a blend called Breathe. This is the Breathe Touch, so it's pre-diluted in a roller bottle. But this is a really good one to use to help open up your airways. And it contains lots of good smelling oils: eucalyptus, peppermint, lemon, cardamom, melaleuca, just all things. Yes, it opens you up, but in secret, it does so much more. It works to also kill different things in your body. So it has melaleuca in there. Melaleuca is antiseptic, antifungal, has some antibacterial properties as well. So again, using it on your chest or on your neck to open up your airways or open up your chest cavity is great. But it's also doing other things while it's doing the things that you notice. It also comes in a vapor stick, which is really, really cool. It's kind of like a big fat chapstick, and you roll it up and you just rub it on your neck or on your chest or on your feet. Put some socks on. But this is really cool. I use this a lot before I work out, actually. And it just really helps to open everything up. Brings me to my next point. It doesn't have anything to do with doTERRA, but stay active. Keep your body moving, whether you're walking, you're doing a HIIT workout, you're running, going to aerobics. Keep your body moving, because as you're using all of these products, you're supporting the wellness in your body, but you also want to keep your joints moving. Strong bones make strong muscles, and vice versa. And so that is always something that I recommend whenever you're talking about winter. Plus, it is going to help with winter blues as well. So stay moving, stay active, even if you're walking 20 minutes a day, or if you're running a marathon every other week. That's, fine. Do something to keep your body moving and in action, because that will also help to boost your immune system. And that's all the more reason that you're going to need On Guard in your life, because if you do go to the gym to do your workouts, It's kind of gross. I always say the two grossest places on the planet are a daycare and a gym. So if you go to either of those two places, make sure you have your On Guard with you. And then the last one that I want to talk about is the importance of sleep. When your body doesn't sleep, it becomes more stressed. When your body's stressed, you release all kinds of hormones, cortisol, all kinds of confusing hormones that your body thinks it's stressed out when really it's just tired and it can't deal with normal day-to-day stress like it should. So make sure that you are getting some good sleep. A good sleep is different for everybody. Some people like to sleep for 10 hours a day. Some people like to sleep for 5 hours a day and can function just fine as long as it's good quality sleep. So wherever that is on the spectrum for you, that's where you need to be. You need to concentrate on that amount of time. If you are having trouble getting to those hours of sleep, we've got Serenity, which is a really good calming, restful blend that can help you. I diffuse Serenity in my girls' rooms all the time. I put it on their feet before bed. I have a special blend that I use on my 2-year-old, and I just actually give her the roller bottle and let her douse herself in it. But Serenity is really, really good. Now, you cannot take the Serenity oil internally. It is mainly just used for diffusing, for aromatherapy. However, we do have a Serenity Restful Complex in a soft gel that is awesome and works really, really well. So if you deal with any kind of sleep issues at all, you want to really try this Serenity soft gel. So their soft gels are small pills, basically, that you just pop. These are non-habit forming, which is amazing because, a lot of times you will take, your over-the-counter sleep aids, and next thing you know, you can't sleep without them. And then you're in really big trouble because you are having to take all of this stuff just to get a good night's sleep, and you wake up feeling like you didn't get a good night's sleep. So that's why I really like the Serenity soft gels. I don't take these every single night. I typically don't have a problem sleeping, but if I go a night or two and it was just like, I can't sleep, I can't do anything, I can't fall asleep. Normally my problem is staying asleep. I make sure to take a few of these before bed, 1 to 2 before sleep. Take 1 to 2 of these. So very, very important, sleep. So we'll go over this again. Make sure you're taking your vitamins along with a good probiotic. Make sure that you are using your On Guard blend and other On Guard products out there. Wash your hands. Don't use a hand sanitizer that is full of alcohol. It will dry your skin out, and then you have a problem with cracked hands and it's hurting and you don't want to wash your hands, and then you get the germs. So use soap and water, the foaming hand wash, soap and water to clean your hands. Use your cleaner concentrate, your toothpaste, order the laundry detergent. Make sure that you are keeping all of these things in your house all the time. Start cleaning, start substituting. I'm not saying just go through your cabinets and just throw away full bottles of stuff. Start slowly if you need to, if you want to, but start using non-toxic products to clean. It may seem like such a small thing, but when we come in contact with toxic products, even if they're cleaning products, that can trick our body into thinking all kinds of different things. Like we're sick, or it can it can shut down your immune system. So start substituting non-toxic products into your life. And I think from that alone, you will see some fruit of wellness. Also, if you are suffering from your congestion, we're going to go with the Breathe oil or the Breathe stick. And then last but not least, get some good sleep. Exercise and get good sleep. So we are going to, I hope you took notes. If you didn't take notes, I am recording this so you can watch it again. And I will answer, if anybody has any questions at all, I will answer. If I know most of you on here, so you probably don't have questions. But if you do, I will. And if not, we will just wrap it up. Okay. We will just shut this down, and I will get this link out there. If anybody has anyone that was interested that couldn't make it, shoot me an email and I will give you the link and you can forward that to them once I figure out how this completely works. So, all right. Thank you everyone so much for coming today, coming to the webinar, and I hope you learned a lot about your winter wellness. And here is to everyone staying super healthy this year.